Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Evan here. Welcome to the Cartoon Block. Today I'm going to show you how to draw Flash in 6 minutes or less. But real quick, I want to give a big thank you to everyone for your support for my Kickstarter book, Dynamic Action. It's been a huge, just blessing just to see you guys' outpouring support for the book. And I just want to say that the campaign ends November 12th. So if you haven't pledged, click the link in the description and pledge so you can reserve your copy of the book. And please take that link and just share it with all your family and friends, because even though we hit our main goal, we still have our stretch goal to hit. And if we hit our stretch goal, then everyone will be getting a free premium Batman high-res color print. So click the link, share it with your family and friends, and so we all can get more freebies and more goodies. So the more money we raise, the more freebies everybody gets. So I want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I cannot do this without you guys. So let me shut up and let's get to how to draw Flash. Boom.
So guys, starting out, I want to go ahead and draw a circular shape for Flash. So you can just, don't have to be perfect, just do like a circular shape for him, just for the head shape. And I want to go ahead and make a diagonal line here, cut the circle in half that way, and then cut the circle in half the other way. Okay, I'm using my red pencil here, so you can use any pencil, it doesn't matter. And then the lower quadrant, we're going to go ahead and put his ear. Okay, and this top line will represent his eye line, so I want to go ahead and put his eye line in there. That's his eyes. And then the bottom of that other ear, that will represent his nose, the bottom of his nose. So we're going to draw like a simple triangle coming out here. Just be very light and loose with it. Okay, and then we want to go ahead and put in his mouth part. His mouth will be kind of come diagonally down. Okay, and then you're going to kind of come back some, just diagonally down, and then his lower lip will be another diagonal line, and then come down that way. And then we're going to curve his chin down here, come back, and that will connect his jawline. All right, and that will be his mouth, and that's something that's very simple. I might want to bring that nose in back a little bit closer. Okay. And then for his eye line, we want to go ahead and make his eye, we're going to draw an imaginary, light guideline vertically right there. Okay. And once you get that in there, then we can go ahead and put that eye. His eye will be a simple triangle with a curve on the front. Okay. That will be his eye. And then we're going to go ahead and we can start being a little bit looser with the other parts of his body now, his head. I want to go ahead and get that nose in there, bring his nose back, be a little bit harder on these edges, and then put like a L shape for his nostril, and then like a V shape for the outside of the nostril. Okay, and then once you have that, we can start forming his rest of his forehead. Let's go ahead and get more of his forehead, his skull in there, come back a little bit harder. And then let's see here. Get that, adjust it right there. And then we can go ahead and put in a big old circle for the metal part on his ear. And then we can go ahead and put in the big swoosh. And then the big old, what do you call it, lightning bolt that he has. And I'm just using my toy as like reference. I'm not even looking at it, all the exact details on it and stuff like that. And then we can draw in a second circle in here. And now we can start putting in his mask. So his mask will kind of, let's see, we have the eyebrow piece. We'll go ahead and put like a check with the eyebrows right there. And his mask will conform to his eyebrows. And then put this diamond shape in for the eye hole in there. And then put like a simple pupil. That's all you need. And then try to draw the rest of his mask coming down. And then up. And it comes over. And then it kind of comes down to a big old chin piece right there. And then we can go ahead and put in his Adam's apple and then draw a line for his neck. And we can just get all that up there. And now we can go ahead and start putting in shading and stuff like that. So that's the real cool part about it. Now I'm going to switch over to my regular HB pencil and we can start putting in the shading and stuff on his body. All right. So let's go ahead and start darkening in certain curves and things like that. I want to put a shine on his cheek right there. Maybe let's put a shine on his forehead here. And then let's go ahead, probably put another shine on his, right here on the side. And now we can go ahead and just start quickly putting in the shading on here. And just a very, very loose sketch. Very, very loose sketch. And then darken in certain lines there. And you guys can draw this. This is nothing that's like difficult or hard. I want to put in some shading on his lower neck there, because his head will cast a shadow on his lower neck. Some shading maybe here on his chin, just lightly shaded up there. You don't have to color in the entire, head, but just go ahead and just darken in certain parts. If you had a red marker or something, you could go ahead and do that. I'll put some shading quickly down here on the lower part of his blade, darken in his eyes, cast shadow on his nose, and just be very loose and light with it. And if you had more time, you could go ahead and just shade in certain parts and things like that. But the more practice you have with it, you can go ahead and fine-tune some things. But you can do this right here. This will impress your friends. Those of you who want to start making money with your art, you can definitely go ahead and start putting, your showing your skills online and going to your local comic book shops or arts and crafts fairs to see if they can go ahead and allow you to draw there. Okay, so I hope you guys found this handy, and it is a great resource for you to start practicing and just drawing Flash and being, drawing some of your fun characters that way. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I will check you later. Peace. And remember, click the link below to reserve your copy of my How to Draw book, Dynamic Action. Don't wait.